Hi guys, so today's video is going to be about what your spiritual gifts are and possibly even some what they're meant for kind of thing. So we have four piles, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment to get in touch with your higher self and your intuition and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And then we're going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, I think you've been through a lot in your life, which has given you a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You've gained a lot through experience. Somebody who is really adaptable, flexible, able to navigate challenges with ease. Very self-confident as well. You work hard for everything, no free rides for you. Just remember to take a break as well. No matter the darkness you face, you keep your smile in place. You create your own light. So you're somebody very grounded, very in touch with the earth, very in touch with cycles, and you're somebody who really is able to keep the negative energy of others from overcoming you. You're somebody who creates light. A light worker, possibly. The way you move shows your confidence. I can't look away. You dance like an angel. You are a true beauty. So, the way that you create this energy may be through your movement. It may be through dancing, through exercise, through physical movement, and it could also be from enjoyment of life through your passions, your desires. You're somebody who really is very able to enjoy yourself and enjoy life without allowing the challenges to overcome you. You will soon get recognition for everything you have worked so hard to achieve. People are starting to think and talk of you in a very good way. You are worth more than you know. Don't accept less. Your happiness and optimism melts the ice on my heart. So you're somebody very filled with life, just very filled with life, love, happiness, joy, somebody who's able to enjoy the moment and live freely, somebody who may be very free-spirited. You're somebody who has worked very hard for everything that you have in your life, and this is just telling you that you at some point soon will be getting recognition for everything you have worked hard to achieve, and that people really are starting to view you in a different light, in a very good light. Camel and Cobra. And we have making stable offer abundance, sees only you, ready to start, new ideas of loyalty, solid committed offer, seeing opportunities. So you're somebody who's really able to see the opportunities in front of you. You're very able to not only see those opportunities, but to go after them. And you're somebody who is able to do whatever you have to do to get there. Somebody who's very grounded, very logical, stable, solid. Somebody who's very healing in a earthly way. Personal growth, finding your voice, leaving a cycle of pain, surprise, joy, going after love, love's love, idealism and seeing with the eyes of love, courage to love, ready to express love, gaining understanding of love, bringing messages of love. So you're somebody who has a deeper understanding of your emotions and those of the emotions of people around you. You're somebody who really is very optimistic, very hopeful, very romantic, very possibly artistic or poetic. Somebody who really is just finding your voice to express this love. You are somebody who's filled with love, filled to overflowing, and you bring this youthful, loving energy to others. Hard, grueling journey to knowledge, bringing messages of truth, knowledge, or commitment. Learning, putting lessons to use, enjoying physical pleasure, show movement towards goals. right place, right time, gaining information, honorable intentions, taking responsibility. So you're somebody who really takes your responsibilities very seriously, somebody who really is on a journey to knowledge, somebody who gains insight and information, possibly from your intuition, somebody who brings messages of truth and knowledge to others, somebody who really moves forward towards your goals and is very determined, somebody who just happens to be in the right place at the right time a lot of times to bring this knowledge to others, I think, as well. Somebody who really enjoys physical pleasures. So you're somebody who enjoys life. You just enjoy life. And you enjoy love. And you enjoy personal growth. And you really strive hard to grow internally in your emotions, in your stability. And I think you bring this emotional stability to others as well. So for the camel, resourceful, independent, knows oneself. The camel, you may be like a way finder, pathfinder, somebody who understands what your path is and shows others the path. The camel can handle absolutely anything. As it carries a wealth of nourishment within, this wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenges with ease. Even in the face of excessive heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, calm, cool, content, sparkle in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated, or relaxed vitality, to bring into balance a pilgrimage or an adventure. So you're somebody very, you might be kind of like a gypsy, somebody just very free spirited, but somebody who really is able to see both sides of every situation and bring it into balance, whether that's within yourself or whether that's with others. Somebody who communicates very effectively to bring peace and harmony to situations, to bring love to situations, to remind people of what truly matters. And you really remind people of what truly matters, and you have a lot of care and nourishment within you that you put out to the world around you. For the cobra, you have very sharp instincts and intellect as well. You're a very protective person, somebody who takes care of those who can't take care of themselves, someone who fights the injustices and expresses your truth. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who have led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, a student of life, humble, wise. When out of balance, know-it-all or egocentric. To bring into balance, taking a class and studying. So, once again, I think you're somebody who's in the right place at the right time. When the when the student is ready, the teacher appears. You're somebody who teaches others what truly holds value to them and how to love in a way where they are loving themselves and others, and how to have optimism, faith, and trust in situations, and how to navigate the obstacles of life with ease. You're somebody who really protects, guides, and helps others on their path. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope you really enjoyed this reading, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 2. So for pile 2, I think you're somebody very connected to your intuition, very in alignment with your path and your purpose, somebody who is very sensual and enjoys the sensual things in life, enjoys touch and enjoys intimacy, somebody who is really very intuitive and at peace and calm in your thoughts. Somebody who has a lot of trust and faith as well in the signs you see. Your sense of humor brings lighthearted energy to any situation. You are a truly sensitive soul. Many powers flow through you. How many cards I have, it's amazing that that one came up in the last reading and this reading. So I wonder if you watched the last one that had that one in it. If you did, leave a comment about it. I'd love to hear about it. You believe in justice, fairness, and equality for all. You will always fight for what's right. This one came up in it as well. And this one actually did too, but it came up in the pile right before that one. You teach others a lot from your experience and don't mind learning from them either. Pile 1 was about teaching others, and so if you feel drawn to that. Music is the key to inspiration. Find the wisdom in the lyrics. Peace and persistent are both important on your path. Peace and persistence. I think pile 1 may have something to do with this as well, because it was about peace and balance and teaching others how to find that peace and that harmony. Examine your roots. Where you have been allows you to see where you want to go moving forward. It may take more patience before there's a noticeable difference. So, if you're not noticing a difference in something that you're doing, just be patient, have peace. It will come through persistence, faith, and pushing forward. Really taking the time to go back and examine where you've been and what you've been through will allow you to see what you want moving forward as well. You're somebody who has a lot of gifts. You're a very sensitive person, somebody who has immense power flowing through you, and you teach others from not only your experiences, but also from the power you hold within you, because you know that anyone can access this power themselves as well. And you don't mind learning from others either. You believe in fairness, balance, equality, peace, justice. You're somebody who's very lighthearted and open and non-judgmental. We have the firefly, and we have the bear. And we have new friendships, new love. But my best friend brings out the best of me. Cute, fun, flirty, emotional connection, balanced partnerships emotionally, equal give and take emotionally, new beginnings together, emotional stability. So you're somebody who's very emotionally balanced, very peaceful, and very harmonious in your emotions. Somebody who is really very generously giving of your emotions, but you also expect a return from it as well. You expect to have an equal give and take with people, and if they aren't giving equally, then you might be in their time for that moment being for the lesson that you were meant to bring, but that's about it. You teach people how to create friendships, I think, and how to really be emotionally connected to themselves and to the others around them. You're somebody who brings emotional stability into your own life as well as the lives of others around you. Transformation occurring, magical changes, fighting to set boundaries. Releasing past need to hide self or self-esteem issues. Speaking the truth of who you are and your desires, and finding new balance within. So you're somebody who's able to really find your balance within. You're somebody who is very cunning and knowledgeable, and somebody who enjoys learning, somebody who enjoys transforming, somebody who has probably had self-esteem issues in the past or a need to wear a mask for others, but you're somebody who's learning to come out of this and finding new friendships in your life because of it. You're also somebody who is really able to speak the truth of what your desires are, and you really bring this ability to others to be able to unmask themselves. Generosity, giving freely, equal give and take, giving of truth and knowledge, grounded, balanced, generous gift, moving beyond conflict, realizing it doesn't matter what you have to offer, it may be worth everything to someone who gives of the right things. So you're somebody who is very generous, very giving. You give very freely, but you also don't allow anything that is not an equal give and take. You don't allow people to take advantage of that. You're somebody very grounded, balanced, very generous, somebody who is able to leave behind conflicts very easily, and somebody who realizes that it doesn't matter what you have to offer, the right person will accept you for exactly who you are. And I think you bring this awareness and this light to others. You're like this beacon of hope and light, and you really illuminate things for others. You illuminate how amazing they are without their mask. And it's like this generous gift that comes in the perfect moment that they really need it. For Firefly, we have inspired and fantastic yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we don't catch it. There's firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? You also may be very creative in your endeavors, and you may put a lot of your gifts into those things, whether it's writing, drawing, painting. Expressing yourself is very important. When in balance, writes, creates, and brainstorms. When out of balance, burnt out, feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem or draw. You're a light in the dark for others. You're somebody who really illuminates their inner hidden self, and you really illuminate it and allow them to believe that they can have balanced friendships and partnerships and connections in their lives that are going to give back to them for the beauty they are bringing as well. For the bear, waking from spiritual slumber and beginning anew. So I think you bring a lot of spiritual awakenings for others as well. After a long winter, the bear arises from a deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows that it's time to awaken and move forward towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformations. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, Bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength and a yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. To bring into balance, movement, and exercise. So I think you also may be transforming yourself right now, going through this transformation and this awakening and really realizing the amazing amount of gifts you have within yourself and really learning how to trust in those gifts and really finding your peace within, and you're very on this very persistent path forward, very determined to get to the state of knowing. I think you bring a lot of peace to others, peace in their thoughts, peace in their mind, and balance and harmony in their emotions, as well as in their physical presence, and just feeling like they do belong here. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that as well. Please like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.